Hensley's on his way to Union College. Chase Robinson, Zach Moore heading to Pikeville. And Alec Rogers is undecided tonight on his college choice. There's a note from last night's ball game. The Eagles traveled down to Rockcastle County and won a thrilling game in 10 innings, 7-5. Costly victory as they lost starting first baseman Dalton Gregory to a broken finger. Dalton lets us know he's going to be out tonight, but will be back in time for district play next week. Tonight for the Eagles, in the field, on the mound tonight is Clay Combs. He will be pitching to Austin Adams behind the plate. Zach Moore, Joseph Hensley, Britton Robinson, and Cordell Hill round out the infield first to third. Rogers is in left field. In center field, Michael Atkinson. And in right, we have Chase Robinson. Lincoln County comes in tonight 11-17 on the season. They played last night at Somerset, lost 7-0. They're 3-7 in their last 10 games. Eagles come in with a 500 record, 14-14, winners of 5 of the last 7. Eagles playing some good ball right now as they look to keep the winning streak going tonight against Lincoln County here on senior night. Center fielder number 13, Garrett Clem's going to lead off here from Lincoln County as Combs is set to face his first hitter. District play starts next Monday night. It will be played at Berea College. Indians and Eagles are going to match up in that opening round once again. Another case for seeding in the 44th instead of a blind draw. We've harped on that enough. Clem set, Combs set. The lefty's going to deliver his first pitch of the night. And it's going to be popped up out of play down to left field line. First pitch, 6 o'clock tonight. Game time originally set for 5:30. Lincoln County comes in a little late. A warm 85 degrees as this game gets underway at an even 6 o'clock. Second pitch is a ball in the dirt, and he was it up at 1-1. Lincoln County coming out of the 12th region, going to play Danville in their opening round of their district play next week. Combs breaks one in for a strike, gets ahead now, a ball and 2 strikes to the hitter. On deck is number 20, Luke Smith. Gets a piece and drops it into left field for a leadoff single for Clem. And it's going to bring up Luke Smith, number 20, the left fielder. Austin Adams comes out, flashes his infield signs. Throw over, back in time. Third baseman in on the grass. Case of a possible sacrifice. This Lincoln County team could put some runs on the board. They played a game a couple weeks ago. They lost it 25-13. Yes, they gave up 25, but they scored 13. Looking back at their scores the last few weeks, they've put some runs up, 7-8 runs a game. The ball on a strike to Smith. Good lead by Clem over, and they throw over to chase him back. As you said, it's a warm 85 degrees, not a cloud in the sky, which has been unusual this baseball season. A lot of rainouts in the baseball and the softball games. Combs really concerned now with the runner at first. Off the end of the bat to the shortstop, Robinson. And there's one away. Gonna bring up Cooper Brown, the third baseman now for Lincoln County. One out and a man on. Quick throw over. Not in time, though. Popped him up. Playable for Atkinson out in center field, and there's two away. So the leadoff single, he's still at first base now for Noah Horton, the pitcher for Lincoln County, coming to the plate. So Horton hoping to help his own cause here before he takes the mound if he can find a way to get a hit. Combs throws over once again. About the seventh throw over now. Chasing Clown back to the bag at first base. Clown got to first base on a leadoff single. Then we had a pop out to the short and a fly out to center field. And there are two away here in the top half of inning number one. Senior day for the Eagles. Ball to shortstop. He's going to take it over to second. And that's how this one ends in the top of the first. Lincoln County leaves a runner. They go scoreless. Back for the bottom of the first after this.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Cumberland Valley National Bank, CSEP, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble Agent, Luxury Pet Services, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, May Marketing, KYmedia.net, Gold Star Chili in Berea, Real Life Community Church, Spectrum Cable, and Bison Smith CPA.
Welcome to Coyote Country, your favorites from yesterday and today. 100.7 Coyote Country.
Back here today we get on field, Madison Southern High School. The Eagles set to come to the plate. Scoreless top of the first for Lincoln County. They got a base hit to lead it off, but then couldn't bring them across. Couldn't get him past first base against Combs. Joseph Hensley going to lead it off. It'll be followed by Michael Atkinson and Zach Moore. Case Robinson bats fourth this afternoon, followed by Cordell Heel, Britton Robinson, Alec Rogers, Clay Combs, and then Austin Adams in the bottom half of the order. So they will be facing on the mound tonight Noah Horton. He ended the first inning on a fielder's choice. He'll be pitching it to Parker Monhoken behind the plate for Lincoln County tonight. First baseman Sawyer Carrier. Second baseman for them is Seth Young. Young's going to be playing the field tonight. He will not be hitting. Third base is Cooper Brown. The shortstop is Jared Long. Left to right, you have Luke Smith. Garrett Clem is center fielder, and Hunter Jeffries over in right field. So Eagles getting set here to face Mr. Horton. So he gets his final warm-up, tosses in. Thank you for joining us this afternoon on a warm Tuesday afternoon here at Madison Southern. Final home game for the Eagles. Indians have their senior night tomorrow afternoon. I'll be on the radio stations of Waterford Broadcasting with that game. Won't be any video for the for Madison Central tomorrow night, just radio coverage. And then we have district play coming up next Monday. Eagles-Indians match up. And always a heated rivalry, especially when it comes to playoffs. So we come up and play one another. It's a bad game. It's a loser-go-home game in the opening round of the district. So one of these two teams, Central or Southern one, would not be advancing. But Hensley, one of the four seniors on the Eagles team, set to get things underway. He'll be setting off here against the right-hander. First pitch is a hard outside pitch taken for a ball. Hensley slices one into right center for a leadoff single. Okay, so Michael's going to be wearing number 16 tonight. I thought I saw number 8. Well, I wrote down the position instead of his uniform number. It's an old man mistake. I was correct, though. Michael Askins set to hit now with a speedy runner at first. See if the Eagles can do anything with a leadoff single. Good lead for Hensley over at first. Shows bunt, does bunt, foul. So the Eagles willing to sacrifice the man up to get him into scoring position. Talking before the game, it's all about small ball in high school anymore. Get them on, get them over, and get them in. Shows bunt once again. They're going to throw over to first. So if they catch him leaning, does not. Zach Moore on deck, the big first baseman for Madison Southern. Michael showed bunt last time. He quickly shows bunt once again. Third baseman charges, and it is fouled away. So 0-2 now to the Eagle number 2 hitter. Does Coach Combs leave the bunt on with 2 strikes? Michael unable to get the sacrifice down in 2 attempts. Swings away this time. Runner goes. Good hard throw to the wrong side of the bag and gets away to center field. Hensley's going to try for third, and he will get into third base on a throwing error by the catcher. So Hensley steals a base. And advances to third on the E2. So, unable to get the runner up to second on the sacrifice. Now he has a chance to drive in the runner from third. With a ball and 2-strike count to Atkinson. Taking high for a ball. Good crowd files into David Gillum Field here for the final home game of this regular season for Madison Southern. Next week they'll travel just a piece down the road to Berea College for the districts. Reaches out, slaps it. It is going to be caught. Runner's going to tag from third and make it home easily. So, our sacrifice fly for Michael drives in the first run. Bring up another one of the Eagles seniors, and Zach Moore now. He's going to hit with the bases empty. But the Eagles leading 1-0. Ball appeared to be a little low, called for a strike, make it 0-1. Eagles draw first blood here in the bottom half of inning number 1. Nice hard hit over to right field, but the same place Hensley put his ball. So quickly 2 hits now off of Horton. It's going to bring up the right fielder, Chase Robinson. Again, another one of the seniors for the Eagles. He's going to hit with Moore down at first. Only one away. Took something off of the pitch, broke it off inside. Ahead now, 0-1 to Chase. Don't think we're going to see Zach Moore running, but I've been wrong before, but a modest lead at first, not much. Patriot dugout did not like that call. Heard some oohing from the coach in the Patriot dugout over at Lincoln County. Even it up a ball on a strike, though. This is high and inside. Make it 2-1 now. After being ahead 0-1, he falls behind 2-1 to Chase. Third baseman, Cordell Hill on deck. Three and one now to Chase. Eagles lead at 1-0. Bottom of the first. Runner at first. 3-1 count. Chase could be swinging away. He is, and he gets it right to second. Little bobble, gets it off to the shortstop. That's all they're going to get. As Chase sits into the fielder's choice. Had the second baseman played it clean, they may have had a shot at the double play. Chase runs well. As it is, though, they get the force out at second and replace Moore with Robinson now down at first base. Cordell Hill, the hitter. Good speed now at first base, and Robinson, if he wants to press the issue, and ball in dirt. Nice stop by the catcher. Two hits in the inning for the Eagles, led to 1 run, hoping to add more. Ball strike now. As Chase gets a good lead over at first. Throw over somewhat close. Closer than it should have been. But he's back safely. Counts the ball on a strike. 2 away here at the bottom of the first. We get 2-1. Britton Robinson on deck for the Eagles. Hill puts one down first base. Almost takes off the first base coach's head. He gets out of the way. 2-2 now. 2 hits and an error in the inning have led to 1 run so far for the Eagles. Check the runner. He gets a bigger lead now at first. He dances around. Struck him out looking on the inside part of the plate. Eagles get a run, but they leave a runner after 1 complete. Madison Southern 1, Lincoln County 0.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Cumberland Valley National Bank, CSEP, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble Agent, Luxury Pet Services, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, May Marketing, KYmedia.net, Gold Star Chili in Berea, Real Life Community Church, Spectrum Cable, and Bison Smith CPA.
Welcome to Coyote Country, your favorites from yesterday and today. 100.7 Coyote Country.
Relax and let Jack Burford service your vehicle. Enjoy the customer service lounge with Wi-Fi, TV, and make yourself at home with a hot cup of coffee. We've got plenty of room. Test drive a vehicle, just not in our service department.
Come back here to Madison Southern High School with Combs. Completes his warm-up pitches. Set to face the number 5 hitter in Jared Long, the shortstop from Lincoln County. He's followed by Josh Cottle and Parker Monhoken. 1 inning, 1 hit of work so far for Combs. He gave off a leadoff single. Got the next 3 guys to strand him at first. Ball gets away from him, way out of the zone for ball 1. Allen catches it, ball on the strike. While we got a moment, I want to congratulate all the seniors in Madison County who will be graduating this weekend. Friday is Madison Central's high school graduation, and Saturday afternoon, Madison Southern graduates. I've been told there's a Madison Southern baseball game at Montgomery County Saturday afternoon as well. Back to the mound, gets past the pitcher to second base. Going to be close. Got him. Nice play out there by, who is our second baseman? Hensley. Joseph Hensley made a nice play. Yeah, I've been told Southern's supposed to go to Montgomery County Saturday and play like 1:30. I think they graduate at 12. I don't think you want to leave 4 seniors behind, but hey. Cottle now the hitter, designated hitter for Lincoln. He takes a strike. Combs quickly ahead now, 0-1. Ball on dirt, makes it a ball on strike here. Top half inning number 2. Eagles lead at 1-0. RBI from sac fly from Michael Atkinson. Scored Hensley in the bottom of the first, and that's how we get to 1-0. If you join us late here in the second inning. He's going to show bunt, pull it back, and swing away and foul it back toward the Eagle dugout. Ball 2 strikes now. As we get ready for district play Monday, the following week is regional play. Regional play is set to be held here at Madison Southern High School this year, the 11th region. Southern will be the host. CompC, the 11th region tournament. It's like a mini state tournament. There's 7 teams from the 11th ranked in top 30. Led by Scott County, who's in the top 3. Lafayette's 5th. Madison Central, I think, is 9th. Catholic is 7th. Woodford County's 28th in the state. I know I'm leaving some teams out. Tate's Creek's the top 20 ball club. Struck him out looking. Cottle did not like the call, but he goes down without swinging the bat. So it's going to bring up Mulholland now, the catcher, as Combs looks for a 1-2-3 inning. This one's fouled out of play over the Lincoln County dugout. As that almost finds a vehicle. If that was your vehicle, you need insurance. Go see Jerry Goble, State Farm Insurance, Bickle Avenue. He is our foul ball sponsor for the season. If your windshield gets busted by a foul ball or a hailstorm, he can help you take care of the claim. A 1-2 now to Mahawkin as he swings through the off-speed pitch. Combs goes after him once again, fouled back, out of play. Count remains 0-2 now to the Patriot catcher. Softball action tonight as well as also Madison Southern softball senior night. As the senior night for Madison Southern baseball was scheduled for last Friday, I believe, and it got rained out. It's been a common theme here late in the season, a lot of rainouts. Ball 2 strikes now to Monhalkin. Got a piece of it, going to take it and drop it in front of the left fielder for a base hit. 2-out single brings up Carrier. Sawyer Carrier. We're going to have a courtesy runner coming on for the catcher. But a 2-out single now gives the Patriots a chance with home plate umpire goes to get some baseballs from the Eagle dugout. They inform him of the courtesy runner, and we're set to play. If you're watching, looking down at first base, wondering why you don't see Dalton Gregory. Gregory broke a finger last night at Rockcastle in the wind. Out for tonight. We'll be back in time for district, though. They inform us. Playing here in the top half of inning number 2. Eastern Southern leads at 1-0. And the dart, nice block by Adams. Keeps it in front of him. And the runner has to stay at first. Combs back on the rubber, gets his sign. Throw over. Not much of a lead at all for the base runner. You just look out across the right field fence, see a nice crowd forming out there. It's become the student hangout, I've been told. A lot of the students hang out to watch the ball game. They'll sit outside the right field line, the fence. Bounce off the plate, foul. Ball on a strike now. Should carrier reach. Hunter Jeffries would be the hitter for Lincoln County. Looking for Clay here to get out of the inning, though. The pitch took something off, gets away from Adams. Runner does not advance, so ball and 2 strikes. Go back. Back easy as the base runner. Eagles on top, 1-0 here as we play in the top half, inning number 2. A little behind. Game's scheduled to start at 5:30. Lincoln County doesn't roll in until about 5:15. So we got started right at 6 o'clock. Runner goes. Adams throws down. Throws high, but they get the tag down, and he is safe. Looked like he wanted to pull the out, but couldn't do it. So still on base. Puts the Patriots in business now with a runner in scoring position down at second and a 2-2 count to the first baseman, Carrier. Bang, bang play. This one's going to be lifted toward right field. He comes in and takes. Patriots leave another runner. They don't score any runs, and after 1.5, Southern 1, Patriots 0.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Cumberland Valley National Bank, CSEP, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble Agent, Luxury Pet Services, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, May Marketing, KYmedia.net, Gold Star Chili in Berea, Real Life Community Church, Spectrum Cable, and Bison Smith CPA.
We're all busy living our lives each day, packing as much as we can into work and play. But your friends at CSEP have a thing or two they'd like to remind good folks like you. An emergency can happen almost any time, so stay connected and you'll be just fine. It doesn't really matter where the news comes from, Facebook or Twitter, prepareky.com. You don't have to study up or pass an exam, just follow the lead of the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program.
Welcome to Coyote Country, your favorites from yesterday and today. 100.7 Coyote Country.
The Coyote.
Back here today, we get on field on the campus of Madison Southern High School. Britton Robinson set to lead us off here in the bottom of the second inning. That'll be followed by Alec Rogers and Clay Combs. Robinson takes the first pitch down for a ball, and Horton gave up 2 hits in the first and the run.
Let's go.
Ball strike now to Britton. Two one. Once again, we thank you for joining us here at Madison Southern for Senior Day as the Eagles play their final regular season home game of the 2017 season. Bounce down to third, and that is how the bottom of the second gets underway. One of the seniors honored on Senior Day, Alec Rogers, set to take his turn at the plate. Rogers, one of the 4 seniors. He's the only one undecided so far on a college choice. Joseph Hensley is going to play his baseball at Union. And we have Chase Robinson and Zach Moore going to Pikeville, where they'll join former Eagle quarterback Aaron Sloan at the University of Pikeville. Ball strike now to Rogers. 1 away. That one chopped into the Eagle dugout. And Horton gets ahead now, ball on 2 strikes. To the number 7 hitter, Rogers. Took something off and got him swinging. Second strikeout for Horton. Going to bring up the pitcher Combs now. He's going to try to help his own cause. Whoever said pitchers can't hit has never seen Madison Bumgarner hit before his injury. He jacked a couple of home runs. Speaking of Major League Baseball, what about them Reds? Better than most expected. That one right over the press box. Hopefully the Sports Monkey has took cover. The Madison County School Sports Television's mascot. Last I looked, the Sports Monkey was in the van taking a nap. Said it was too warm to get out. He wants to stay in the air-conditioned van. That one misses low. Ball strike. That one catches the outside part of the plate. Ball 2 strikes. Now it Combs going to have to protect the plate now. As he falls behind a ball 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. On the ground is short. Going to be tough. Combs runs pretty good. Got him, though. It's close. Combs is down. 1, 2, 3, go the Eagles. After 2, they lead at 1-0.
thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Cumberland Valley National Bank, CSEP, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble Agent, Luxury Pet Services, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, May Marketing, KYmedia.net, Gold Star Chili in Berea, Real Life Community Church, Spectrum Cable, and Bison Smith CPA. Relax and let Jack Burford service your vehicle. Enjoy the customer service lounge with Wi-Fi, TV, and make yourself at home with a hot cup of coffee. We've got plenty of room. Test drive a vehicle, just not in our service department.
Welcome to Coyote Country, your favorites from yesterday and today. 100.7 Coyote Country.
Back here to Madison Southern, where Combs has completed his warm-ups. Bottom of the order now, Hunter Jeffries, the hitter, followed by Clem and Smith. Jeffries looking down, taking a while getting his sign. Now he's in the box. First pitch swinging. Gets away from the shortstop, so he will reach on the E6. That's how this one gets underway here in the top half of the third. Unusual fielding mistake there by the shortstop Robinson. He lets it get away. Going to bring up Clem, who singled to begin the ball game. Runner at first now. Chase him back to the bag. Back easy. Tough to get a read off the left-hander. He bunts it. Catcher's going to pick it up. Have to make a quick throw, and he throws off the bag. Clem with his second hit. I'm giving him a base hit on that one. I feel he would have been safe either way. So, Garrett Clem, 2 singles tonight. This afternoon, he adds 2 runners now for Lincoln County, and they've got something going here in the top of the third against Combs. And these 6 and a single have them cooking with gas, as they say, for Luke Smith, who's 0 for 1. Shows bunt, pulls back. Combs just needs to find a way to get an out here. Get some rhythm back in the inning. Shows bunt. Does bunt right back to the mound. No one's at first, and everyone's going to be safe. Another fielding miscue, if you will. That's going to allow the bases to get loaded now. And Cooper Brown a chance to do some damage with nobody away, nobody out. But went back to the mound, first baseman Rogers was coming to get the ball, and the second baseman did not cover first on the wheel. Combs sets. And they pop him up. Will it stay in play? Back goes Adams. He makes the play against the fence. The netting in behind the plate. And a big first out. Horton now 0 for 1. Fielder's choice his first time around. Bases full of Patriots. Third baseman on the grass. First baseman playing in front of the base runner as well. Middle infield back at double play depth. Stopped by Adams once again. Ball in the dirt. Combs now has gone 2 1/3, gave up 4 hits. No runs, but the bases are loaded now for Lincoln County. Took something off. Again in the dirt, 2-0 now. Nowhere to put Horton. Gonna have to find a way to get it in the strike zone. He'll now back even with the bag at third base. Moore still in front of the runner at third. At first, I'm sorry. Strike on the outside corner makes it 2-1 now. Eagles softball on senior afternoon. Lead it 4-1. Not sure of the opponent for Eagles softball, but they're on top 4-1. That's Southern looking to sweep the games this afternoon in the final home games for both teams, I believe. I know it is for the baseball. Ball misses outside, make it 3-1 now. Nowhere to put Horton. Expect Noah Horton to have a green light, perhaps. Sadly, there's an ambulance pulled into the softball parking lot. The pitch. Laces it's going to be a base hit in front of the left fielder. One comes home. They're going to hold the second runner as Horton gets the bases loaded single to drive in the tying run. So we're tied at 1. Bases remain loaded for Jared Long, who's 0 for 1. Curtis Turner comes on for the pitcher. Comes now to 2 innings, 2 1/3. He gave up 5 hits now. First pitch away for a ball. Coach can come out, have a little talk to his pitcher on the mound. His bases are loaded full of Patriots and only one away near the top of the third. Lincoln County pushes across a run on a base hit by Noah Horton to tie it up. Eagles get their run, bottom of the first on a Joseph Hensley single. He stole second and advanced on to third base on a throwing error by the catcher. And he came across on Michael Atkinson's sacrifice fly in the bottom of the first. Beating's over. Hopefully Combs has been settled down a little bit. Get back in the groove. As Long steps in with a 1-0 count. Almost pulling out of the Madison Southern parking lot, softball lot, with a police cruiser behind him. Like I said, I don't know what's going on. Perhaps someone broke an arm. That's what we're hearing in the press box. Fell off a truck, probably horseplay. So, sounds as though someone has had an accident, fell out of a truck, back of a truck, and broke an arm. Ball strike now. Combs sets, delivers. Foul ball. And he's ahead, ball and 2 strikes. Combs ahead 1-2. Randy, you ever broke your arm? Broke my arm on my 13th birthday. It sucked. It did. It starts itching you. You can't scratch it in the cast. That was a long time ago for me. I'm 42 now, and I was 13. Fell out of a swing. I had my old dog in my arms. I was 13 on my 13th birthday. Swinging on a front porch swing with a black Labrador in my arm, and went back too far, and I fell out. So instead of hurting the dog, I cradled him, and I came down on my arm, broke it in a muscle. Dog was fine. Puts it in play into right field. See if they're going to tag the runner up. It appears they will. Runner's coming toward home to throw. Is not in time. And they get the sac fly from Long. And get their second run of the inning. Take a 2-1 lead. Cottle 0 for 1. He was a strikeout victim his last time around. The only strikeout so far for Clay Combs. Good place to get another one right here, right now. 2 men on. So the runner at second advanced to third. He also tagged up. But the runner at first was held at first. Good place perhaps to steal a base if you're Lincoln County. Go from first to second. And that's what Madison Southern is thinking as well as they throw over to first. If you get yourself tied up in the rundown, the runner from third may be able to come and score. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Lincoln County takes a 2-1 lead. This one hit toward Atkinson and going to fall over his head and roll. 1 run home. 2 runs going to come across the score. He's digging for 3, and he's going to have a stand-up triple. The 2 runs makes it 4-1 now, Lincoln. Bring up Monhalkin. Back to the pitcher Combs, and he's going to throw it to first. Lincoln County leaves a runner, but they get 4 and lead it 4-1 after 3.5.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Cumberland Valley National Bank, CSEP, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble Agent, Luxury Pet Services, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, May Marketing, KYmedia.net, Gold Star Chili in Berea, Real Life Community Church, Spectrum Cable, and Bison Smith CPA.
We're all busy living our lives each day, packing as much as we can into work and play. But your friends at CSEP have a thing or two they'd like to remind good folks like you. An emergency can happen almost any time, so stay connected and you'll be just fine. It doesn't really matter where the news comes from, Facebook or Twitter, prepareky.com. You don't have to study up or pass an exam, just follow the lead of the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program.
Welcome to Coyote Country, your favorites from yesterday and today. 100.7 Coyote Country.
Back to David Gillum Field at Madison Southern. Lincoln County strikes for 4 runs in the top of the inning. Eagles try to answer back with Austin Adams, and then the top of the lineup and Joseph Hensley and Michael Atkinson. Lincoln County gets a couple unearned runs, but they all count and lead it 4-1 now. Adams steps in here against Horton. And the first one misses away. Halfway through this one, and still a warm night here in Berea, Kentucky. 85 degrees when the game started, and we are still at 85 here at 7 p.m. Ball a strike to the Eagle catcher, Austin Adams. Adam gets ahead now, 2-1. Eagles need base runners, need to get them on. Get them over and get them in. Three-1 now, Adams. That one down and dirt away. Look for Austin probably to be taken on this pitch. Hensley on deck. He's 1 for 1. Hoping to hit with a base runner. Horton sets, delivers. Foul back behind home plate. Count runs full now, 3-2. Senior day here at Madison Southern as the Eagles say goodbye to 4 seniors here at home. On the ground toward third, eats up the third baseman, and Adams going to reach. Courtesy runner is going to come on for the catcher. Hensley, the hitter, he's 1 for 1, single, stole a base, scored the game's first run way back in the first inning. Second error of the ball game for Lincoln County. Has allowed a runner, Austin, to get down to first. He's been pinch run for. Don't have a roster in front of me, so I don't know who the pinch runner is, but he's at first for Hensley. Is Hensley down to third? Only play is at first, and they get him. So with one out now and a runner at second, Michael Atkinson has a chance. Michael has the Eagles' only RBI on a sac fly back in the first. And he works ahead now. Ball on no strikes. Atkinson swings out of play back toward the Eagle bullpen. Well, there is action in the bullpen for Madison Southern. Zach Moore on deck. The University of Pikeville signee, hoping to hit with a couple of runners on. Better yet, he'd like to hit with no runners on and a couple of runs in. Southern softball is taking a 5-1 lead in the fifth inning. Southern softball, probably the favorites going into district play next week. Had the opportunity to see them play a couple weeks ago with Michael Watkins on the radio side, and they have an outstanding pitcher in Pig. Kayla Pig, I believe is the young lady's name, and she threw a well of a game against North Laurel, who was undefeated at the time. Southern beat North Laurel. They were 14-0. They left Berea 14-1 after Kayla Pig got through with them. Down past third base from Michael, and they're going to hold the runner at third. Action with a single, and there are two aboard now for Zach. Moore 1 for 1. He singled back in the first inning. He hits here with 2 on. A chance to tie it with a long ball. Good speed at first base, and Atkinson. You see the catcher come out, throw some infield signs to the infielders. I expect Michael to be running. Take second base. We'll just have to see if Lincoln County concedes the base to him. Good lead at first for Michael. Showing bunt is Moore. He pulls it back. Runner goes. Good throw, but in the dirt. And he is safe at second. Stolen base for Michael. Second stolen base by the Eagles this afternoon. 2 runners in scoring position for Zach. I expected Atkinson to run. I didn't think he'd run on the first one, but he did. A ball. The pitch was actually a ball, so Moore ahead 1-0. He puts a lift into one. Over towards center. Runner's going to come home. They're going to go to third. Both runners tag and advance. The RBI sac fly by Zach Moore makes it 4-2. And Atkinson moves up to third base. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the third for Chase Robinson. They did. We scored a run. He went from second to third. We had a runner on third. He came home. Michael went from second to third. Yeah, you're blocked. Producer Randy Rosenbaum. Question why he had a runner at third. He is blocked by a wall. Much as he wants to believe he's Superman, he doesn't have X-ray vision yet. But if he'd watched the TV like you're watching on the Facebook Live, he would have seen the play. 2-0 to Chase Robinson. Chase represents the tying run. Eagles trail at 4-2. Lincoln County got 4 runs in the top half of the third. That went in for a strike, 2-1. Yeah, we hit. Chase takes one inside and runs it 3-1 his favor. On deck, Cordell Hill on deck, the third baseman. Fouled out of play. It's going to run it full with 2 outs. Once again, we thank everyone for watching this afternoon. If you couldn't get out to the game, well, you're probably at home in the air conditioner watching. It's 85 steamy degrees up here in Berea, Kentucky for Eagle Patriot Baseball. Something off of it. Ground ball to short. And he's safe. Chase Robinson beats it out. A run comes home. And that cuts the lead down to 1, 4-3. Brings up Hill now. On the ground towards second. Going to go the short way. Retire the side, but the Eagles get 2, and they strike it back to within 1 run. 4-3 after 3 complete. Back for the 4th inning after this.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Cumberland Valley National Bank, CSEP, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble Agent, Luxury Pet Services, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, May Marketing, KYmedia.net, Gold Star Chili in Berea, Real Life Community Church, Spectrum Cable, and Bison Smith CPA.
Welcome to Coyote Country, your favorites from yesterday and today. 100.7 Coyote Country.
The Coyote.
Relax and let Jack Burford service your vehicle. Enjoy the customer service lounge with Wi-Fi, TV, and make yourself at home with a hot cup of coffee. We've got plenty of room. Test drive a vehicle, just not in our service department.
The most valuable thing in this world, you know, are the children we raise and get to watch grow. And when they're in school, they need to be safe. So know the plan your school's put in place. In an emergency, follow this rule. Don't try to pick up your kids at school. Protect yourself and stay safe at home to ensure your kids will never be alone. This is good advice no matter where you're from. Find out more at prepareky.com.
Top half of the fourth inning brings us a new Eagle pitcher on the mound. Rex Rose comes in for Clay Combs. Lefty for lefty. Must be nice to have two left-handers in your pitching staff. Rose's first pitch of the ball game is a ball. Combs goes 3 innings, gives up 6 hits, strikes out 1. I got him with 2 earned runs, 2 unearned, and leaves the game trailing 4-3. This one falls from the left fielder, and he is going to go to second base. That was Sawyer Carrier. Get her error on that play. Not even paying attention. Hunter Jeffries the hitter now. He's 0 for 1. He reached on an error, but he scored a run back in that third inning. Shows bunt, does get it up. Adams cannot get back to the foul ball, so it falls 0-1. Runner second is Carrier. Jeffries the hitter. Garrett Clem on deck. He has got 2 hits. 2 of the 7 hits this afternoon belong to him, so I'd like for him to hit with 2 outs instead of having 2 men on. This one fouled back into the netting. At 0-2 now is Rose on Jeffries. Waste pitch. Ball, 2 strikes. That was definitely a waste pitch. Two and two now. Ball on the ground, third base. He's going to have to make a good throw to first. He does. Oh, he calls him safe at first. Thought he was out, but he's going to reach on an infield single. Softball now tied at 5 apiece up on the softball field. Nobody out here in baseball, though, and 2 men are on. For the leadoff hitter, Garrett Clem, he's got a couple of singles. I was going to throw to first. EKU baseball on the road in the SEC tonight and not faring too well. Bunts through it, makes it 2-1. Bottom of the fourth, Missouri leads our Colonels 13-1. Rose gets his sign, he sets. Shows bunt, he went. Runner down, throw down to second, not in time. No damage as it rose into short, past the shortstop. Hitter swung go, makes it a strike 2 count. 0-2 is the count, I reckon. So an 0-2 count to Clem. Yep, 0-2 the count. Once again, they're going to chase the runner back at first. Not a whole lot he can do at first with the runner standing at second, so I'm not sure why we're even holding the base runner. But, I mean, he can't go nowhere. Big hole between first and second, if Clem can find it. Ball 2 strikes on the waist. Luke Smith on deck. For the Patriots. Said Lincoln County going to play Danville in their opening round game in the district play. This one hit into the outfield. Left field comes over and makes the catch. First out here in the top half of the fourth. Brings up Smith, who's 1 for 2. Big first out for Rose. Long look in from Rex. Gets the sign. And nips the outside corner ahead 0-1. Shows bunt right back to the mound. Going to go to third. Good play. Get the lead runner. Smith out, or reaches on our fielder's choice. 2 outs. And they remain at first and second. For Cooper Brown, who's 0 for 2 on the afternoon. A fly out to center and a pop foul out to the catcher. Back into third. Patriots lead at 4-3. Good head-up play by the pitcher Rozo going to third. He knew he had time, knew the runner at second. Wasn't exactly Billy Hamilton, so he had time to make the play at third. Knocked down the lead runner. Throw to first. Rose set, delivers. Taking for a strike now. Ball on a strike. To the Patriots, number 3 hitter, Cooper Brown. On deck, Patriot pitcher Noah Horton. A throw over once again. Which, for the life of me, like, where can he go? If you have a runner at second, he cannot go anywhere if the guy on second doesn't move. I mean, I just don't get why you hold him and open up the gap between first base and second base. Sure, I'll be criticized for that, but I just don't see the necessary in holding the runner. Foul tipped. Ball 2 strikes now to Brown. Rose is going to get this strikeout, so it'll be a mute point, but a moot point, I guess, not a mute. Moot. I just want to say the word moot. The pitch. Down to third. Gets past the diving third baseman. Run's going to come home. And he's going to wind up with a double. Going to push the lead for Lincoln County out to 5-3. And it's going to bring up the pitcher Horton now, who is 1 for 2 with an RBI. Rose allows his 3rd hit of the inning. On a ball that just got past the diving third baseman Hill. Noah steps in, he's set now. Rose gets the sign. Working ahead, 0-1. Ball on the strike. To Lincoln County's cleanup hitter. Luke Smith down at third. Cooper Brown down at second for Lincoln County. That one a tick high, makes it 2-1. Rose in his first inning of work in relief of Clay Combs. That one misses, 3-1. Rose having a hard time now finding the strike zone. Number 8, Jared Long on deck for Lincoln County. That one misses away, and the first walk of the ball game for either team goes to Noah Horton here in the 4th inning. Bases loaded now for Jared Long. On go for one with a sac fly back into third. They leave Horton at first base. Thought they may go Curtis in a runner for him, but he stays at first base. That can mean one or two things. His day on the mound might be over, or he's got good enough speed they're going to leave him out there. Bases full of Patriots on a 1-0 count and a 2-0 count. Out from Rex Rose. Nowhere to put the hitter. That one in for a strike, 2-1. That one hit him. Gonna walk in a run. That'll make it 6-3. Rose now with 2 walks in the inning to go with 3 hits and 2/3 of an inning. 2 runs. Designated hitter Josh Cottle at the plate. He tripled back in the 3rd inning, drove home 2. And he laces one to center field. 1 run in. 2 runs are going to try to come home. They cut. So a 2-run single from Cottle, I'm sorry. And that will give him 4 RBIs on the afternoon. And an 8-3 lead now for Lincoln County. Paul Hoken, the hitter, he's 1 for 2. He's going to hit with 2 men on. There are 2 outs here in the top half of the 4th. Head 0-1 now to the catcher, Paul Hoken. So Josh Cottle been the big eagle killer tonight. 2-run triple and a 2-run single. Give him 4 RBIs on the afternoon. Big swing and a miss. Head 0-2 goes Rex Rose. Go to the 7th inning in softball. Southern on top, 7-5. Don't know who they were. I want to say it was West Jessamine, but I'm probably way off. That went inside for a ball. Speaking of softball, new state softball poll came out last night. Scott County, the unanimous #1 team. They got all first place votes except for 2. Woodford County comes in at #4 from the 11th region. I believe those were the only 2 11th region ball clubs ranked. That one misses high. Count runs 3-2. So after getting ahead 0-2, he falls. Count runs even now, or runs full at 3-2. Sawyer Carrier on deck. Showed Mahawken reach. What has been a long inning for Rex Rose. Felled it back, would do it again. You see the runners taking off on the full count with 2 out, so if something finds the gap, 2 runs are going to come across. This one popped up, maybe in play. Back, going to fall out of play and into the seats. As the Lincoln County fans scattered. So 3-2, we'll do it again now. Runners will be on the move. They're going to back Rogers off of the first base bag. This one hit hard toward Michael. He's going to make the catch. Lincoln County gets 4. They leave 2, and they lead at 8-3 after 4.5.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Cumberland Valley National Bank, CSEP, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble Agent, Luxury Pet Services, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, May Marketing, KYmedia.net, Gold Star Chili in Berea, Real Life Community Church, Spectrum Cable, and Bison Smith CPA.
Welcome to Coyote Country, your favorites from yesterday and today. 100.7 Coyote Country.
The Coyote.
Which way do you like it? 3-way, 4-way, 5-way? Get a famous Coney double-decker or a fresh salad, burritos, burrito bowls. Don't forget the kids menu and Gold Star's premium shakes. And get it to go through the drive-thru. Get Gold Star Chili before or after the game. Heck, you don't even need a game. Gold Star Chili in Berea, 638 Chestnut Street. You'll find us under the Gold Star.
Gold Star Chili, the flavor of Cincinnati.
Small car, big coverage.
Bottom half of the 4th inning about to get on the way. New pitcher on the mound for Lincoln County in the form of Whitehahn. He is set to face Britton Robinson. Alex Rogers and Clay Combs is due up third. We'll see who actually comes up third. Britton Robinson 0 for 1. As Lincoln County's erupted for 8 runs in the last 2 innings. Southern got to within 4-3, but then Lincoln County struck for 4 more in the top of the inning. Ball gets through the catcher's legs. For the first pitch is a ball from Whitehahn. Foul tip. Evens the count, a ball and a strike. 2-1 now to Britton. The Eagles got to find a way to get some base runners. Three-one now. Said Alex Rogers on deck. On the ground to third. Shortstop. Strong throw. Got him. So at the bottom of the fourth, starts with a ground out to short for Rogers, who's 0 for 1. First pitch to Rogers, taken for a strike. On the ground to short once again. Got it. He's safe. Running hard out of the box is Rogers. He gets an infield single. Going to bring up Rex Rose, the pitcher. His first plate appearance. Home plate umpire didn't like some tape on the bat, made him remove it. Now we're set to go. Quick pitch in for a strike. Head now 0-1. Took something off, got ahead now, 0-2. I don't know if you could pick it up or not, but the Patriot dugout thought for sure Rogers was on the move. So he bluffed going to second. One away, bottom of the fourth. Rose goes down swinging. First strikeout for White Witten. Adams 0 for 1. He'd reach on the error by the third baseman. Back into third. Two down here in the bottom of the fourth. Patriots lead it 8-3 over Madison Southern here on senior night at David Gillum Field. Eagles looking to come back. Got a long way to come, down 5. Runner goes on down to second. We'll get there on the wild pitch. So Rogers moves down to second, gets in scoring position. If Adams can find a way to get a base hit. I'm asked and granted. Now we're set for play. Another ball in the dirt. Run it 3-0. I was sitting here, I was going to comment how dirty the plate was, and he goes out and cleans it. 3-0 to Adams. Down 5 here in the bottom of the fourth. You give him the green light? You don't. He walks. First walk by Lincoln County pitching. Got to bring up Hensley. He's 1 for 2. Actually, he's 1 for 1 with a sack and a single. Courtesy runner for the catcher is going to be Michael Bannister. 2 on with 2 outs. Eagles have with a chance to make some 2-out magic. Drops in first strike. Ahead 0-1. Hensley. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Looked a little anxious up there. He's wanting to find something he can put into play now. And the dirt gets away. The runner is going to advance 90 feet, second and third. On the second wild pitch. Base hit scores 2 now. If Hensley can put one in the outfield. One and 2 the count. On the ground is short. Strong throw gets them. Eagles leave 2 in the fourth. They've left 4 for the ball game. They trail at 8-3. To the 5th inning we go with Lincoln County on top.
Welcome to Coyote Country, your favorites from yesterday and today. 100.7 Coyote Country.
The Coyote.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Cumberland Valley National Bank, CSEP, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble Agent, Luxury Pet Services, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, May Marketing, KYmedia.net, Gold Star Chili in Berea, Real Life Community Church, Spectrum Cable, and Bison Smith CPA.
Top half inning number 5 about to get underway. Sawyer Carrier set to lead it off. Against Rex Rose, working his 2nd inning of work. Round ball to short, and they got him. Going to bring up Jeffries now, who reached on an error, scored a run, and singled and scored a run. So he's got 2 runs scored this afternoon. Rose in need of a quick 1-2-3. Get the bats back out. Here's line drive right to the shortstop. Quickly 2 outs. Gonna bring up Clem, who's 2 for 3. Couple of singles. Cincinnati Red Baseball about to get underway. You can watch them after you watch us. They're at Wrigley Field tonight for the Cubs. The never-aging Bronson Arroyo on the mound for the Reds. In between innings, I heard he might give a impromptu concert. Always liked Bronson. Ball strike now. In Major League Baseball, you got to have guys who can eat innings, and he's one of those guys who can go out there and just get some innings. Especially when you have a young pitching staff like the Reds do this season. Look here, it's a ball and 2 strikes to Clem with 2 away in the 5th. After a rocky first inning of work, Rose comes in, gets him 1-2-3 with a strikeout. Still.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Cumberland Valley National Bank, CSEP, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble Agent, Luxury Pet Services, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, May Marketing, KYmedia.net, Gold Star Chili in Berea, Real Life Community Church, Spectrum Cable, and Bison Smith CPA.
Welcome to Coyote Country, your favorites from yesterday and today. 100.7 Coyote Country.
The Coyote.
We're all busy living our lives each day, packing as much as we can into work and play. But your friends at CSEP have a thing or two they'd like to remind good folks like you. An emergency can happen almost any time, so stay connected and you'll be just fine. It doesn't really matter where the news comes from, Facebook or Twitter, prepareky.com. You don't have to study up or pass an exam, just follow the lead of the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program.
Bottom of the 5th, about to get underway. We'll have Atkinson, Zach Moore, and Chase Robinson due up for the Eagles. Michael 1 for 1. Couple of RBIs, or RBI. He drove in the game's first run back in the first inning on a sacrifice fly. Singled back in the 3rd, stole a base, and scored a run that inning as well. Looking to get the table started here in the bottom of the 5th. Ball away, 1-0. Hard hit, but right at the right fielder. He makes the sliding catch. Looked like he was going to misplay it, but he was able to come up with it. Zach Moore 1 for 1, had a sac fly, single back in the 1st, RBI back in the 3rd. Ball hit to short. He's been a busy man at short tonight. Throws that one out. Quickly 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Chase went for 2. He also has an RBI in the afternoon. Singled back into 3rd. Patriots on top, 8-3 over the good guys. The Eagles trail up by 5. And running out of game here to get something done here as we play in the bottom of the 5th. Cordell Hill's on deck. Should Chase Robinson reach base? Ball a strike. Two on one. Southern comes in with a record of 14-14, a 500 season. As we move toward district play Monday night at Berea College. Piece of it gonna go. Drops in front of the left fielder for a base hit. Second hit for Robinson. Hill hits now with 2 away. Cordell 0 for 2. Perfect opportunity to get some 2-out magic going, though, for the Eagles. Pops it up. Playable for the center fielder. Eagles leave a runner here in the 5th. After 5, 8-3, Lincoln County.
Welcome to Coyote Country, your favorites from yesterday and today. 100.7 Coyote Country.
The Coyote.
We're all busy living our lives each day, packing as much as we can into work and play. But your friends at CSEP have a thing or two they'd like to remind good folks like you. An emergency can happen almost any time, so stay connected and you'll be just fine. It doesn't really matter where the news comes from. Facebook or Twitter, prepareky.com. You don't have to study up or pass an exam, just follow the lead of the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program.
Okay, I checked out this Chevy Tahoe from Jack Burford Chevrolet. Nice. What? Ooh, this is nice. Nice Tahoe. Ooh, watch this. It even has a backup camera. Sweet. Ooh, no hands. Nice. What? You want a truck? You want a Chevy? Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Cumberland Valley National Bank, CSEP, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble Agent, Luxury Pet Services, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, May Marketing, KYmedia.net, Gold Star Chili in Berea, Real Life Community Church, Spectrum Cable, and Bison Smith CPA.
Inning number 6 about to get underway. New pitcher on the mound for the Eagles. Once again, another lefty. And Hunter Buchanan. Rose goes 2 innings, allows 4 hits, strikes out 1, walks 2. Gives up 4 runs, 3 of which is earned. Number 20, Luke Smith, set to lead things off against Buchanan. 1 for 3 is Luke. He singled back into 3rd inning. Off of Clay Combs to Eagle starter this afternoon. First pitch from Buchanan in the ballgame is called a strike. Ten hits for Lincoln County. 8 runs. 5 of them earned. Lincoln County's left 5 men on base tonight. For the Eagles, they have 6 hits, resulting in 3 runs. They've left 4 on base. Smith watches one go outside for a 3-1 count now. Buchanan got ahead 0-1, in danger of walking the first man he sees. Gets away for a walk. Third walk issued by Madison Southern pitching. Gonna bring up Cooper Brown. Cooper went for 3, doubled back in the 4th, drove in a run. So we approach 2 hours of game time. Temperature's cooled down to a brisk 82 now. It was 85 at first pitch. We play here in the top of the 6th. Lincoln County on top, 8-3. Ball strike now to the third baseman, Cooper Brown. Good lead over at first for Luke Smith. Again, Buchanan misses now, make it 2-1. Third Eagle pitcher of the afternoon. Third left-handed pitcher of the afternoon for Madison Southern. And a throw over. Back easy is Luke Smith. Madison Southern will open district play next Monday night at Berea College against the Indians of Madison Central. The big rival for the county schools. Meaning Berea Model matches up in game number 2. Winners move on to the 11th region tournament to be played here at Madison Southern High School. As far as I know, I've heard rumblings of moving the tournament to EKU. Hoping to have Southern Athletic Director Calvin Creech up. I haven't seen him yet. I've texted him. He's said he'd make an effort to get up and see me this afternoon. Base hit for Brown. And the first 2 men reach against Hunter Buchanan. So the pitcher's going to hit for himself here. Adams is going to go out and have a talk to Buchanan with 2 men on. Not much of a conference, just enough time for the home plate umpire to clean off home plate, and we're back to action. On shows bunt, bunts through. Showing bunt, gets it down, back toward the pitcher. Moore takes it, goes to first, completes the sacrifice for Hahn. Move the runners up 90 feet. And 1 out here in the 6th inning. For Jared Long. Jared Long is 0 for 1. Sacrifice fly and a hit by a pitch. He's brought home 2 runs. Long asked for his granite timeout. Buchanan set, delivers. Fly ball over to right. Play made. Runners have to hold. 2 away. Bring up designated hitter now, Josh Cottle. He's been the big eagle killer tonight. Triple, single, 4 RBIs. So he hits here with 2 men on, 2 men out. First base is open. Parker Monhawken on deck. He is 1 for 2. So we'll see how they approach Cottle. Going after him, which is the right thing to do. At 0-1 is Buchanan now. Even it up a ball on strike. Here we're playing the top half, inning number 6, senior night at Madison Southern High School. Last regular season ball game of the year. Glad the weather cooperated tonight. It's a little warm, but at least it's not raining. Fouled up. Out of play. Back into the students, into the Madison Southern fans. 1-2 now. To the designated hitter, Cottle. Set, deliver. Swing and a miss. Lincoln County leaves 2. They don't get a run. They lead 8-3 after 6.5.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Cumberland Valley National Bank, CSEP, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble Agent, Luxury Pet Services, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, May Marketing, KYmedia.net, Gold Star Chili in Berea, Real Life Community Church, Spectrum Cable, and Bison Smith CPA. Small car, big coverage.
Welcome to Coyote Country, your favorites from yesterday and today. 100.7 Coyote Country.
The Coyote.
Bottom of the sixth about to get on the way. Eagles need some runs and need them quick. So down to the final 6 outs. Britt Robson set to lead us off, followed by Alec Rogers and the pitcher spot. Hahn set to work his 3rd inning for Lincoln County. Britton 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Pitch inside, pushes him off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Shortstop to shortstop, 1 away. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Bring up Alec Rogers now, 1 for 2.
Bring him down here.
Rogers takes the pitch inside, 1-0. Once again, district play opens Monday night for baseball and softball. Rogers on the ground to 3rd. 2 away. And to bring up a pinch hitter here in number 5. So it's now a pinch hitter. It's the pitcher, Hunter Buchanan. Now he's going to hit for himself. Baseball action gets underway in the district at 5:30 with the Eagles Indians, followed by Berea and Model. Softball side, Berea Model play first, and the Eagles and Indians match up in softball at 7:30. All the games at Berea College next week and on the stations of Waterford Broadcasting. Myself, Michael Watkins, will have the baseball game for you next Monday afternoon at 5:30. Will we be there? Will you be there with that? Also on the radio and the TV side, we'll also be there for district action. So if you're out driving around, listen to us on the stations of Waterford Broadcasting. It's 103.5, 99.3, and perhaps even 1340 AM. I believe we'll have all 3 stations rocking that night. And if you're at home, you can watch us on what you're watching us on now on Facebook Live here on Madison County School Sports Television. That hits Buchanan, so a hit by pitch. Yeah, throw it up on the Chromecast, put it on the big screen. Buchanan trots on down to first base as he's going to bring up Adams with a pinch runner coming on, number 6. Adams 0 for 2. 0 for 1, he walked to last plate appearance, reaching an error. Adams hits with the man on. On the ground to short. Gets past the shortstop. 2 men on. Runner moves to third. In safely. Heads up base running from Adam. Yes, from Adams. Moves him on down to second. Going to have another courtesy runner come on, and we'll have 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs for Joseph Hensley. Second error by Lincoln County. It appears we might have a pitching change. We'll find out. It's going to bring up Joseph Hensley, though, who is 1 for 2. Beg your pardon, he's 1 for 1 with a sac bunt, a single, a stolen base, and a run. Hahn stays in the ball game. He's got 2 courtesy runners on the base pass now with 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Time called back in. Now we're set to go after the meeting at the mound. Eagles will have 4 men on base. They got 2 on base now. Got to find a way to bring them home. Hensley slices one down. Right fielder comes in, makes the play. Eagles going to strand 2 runners. We go to the 7th. 8-3, Lincoln County.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Cumberland Valley National Bank, CSEP, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble Agent, Luxury Pet Services, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, May Marketing, KYmedia.net, Gold Star Chili in Berea, Real Life Community Church, Spectrum Cable, and Bison Smith CPA. Relax and let Jack Burford service your vehicle. Enjoy the customer service lounge with Wi-Fi, TV, and make yourself at home with a hot cup of coffee. We've got plenty of room. Test drive a vehicle, just not in our service department.
Seventh inning about to get underway. Lincoln County 8, the Eagles 3. Buchanan on for his 2nd inning of work. And he'll face Parker Monhalkin, Sawyer Carrier, and Hunter Jeffries due up for Lincoln County. Seventh inning's underway with the ball. Lincoln County's left 7 runners on base tonight. Fouled back toward the Patriot dugout. Ball on a strike. To the Patriot catcher. Took something off. I had 1-2 now. Ball just ticked low, evens it out 2-2. Run the count full now, 3-2. Sawyer Carrier on deck, the first baseman. He lost him. Second walk for Buchanan. Courtesy runners coming on for the catcher. Carrier 1 for 2. He doubled back in the fourth inning. Couple of big innings have gave the Lincoln County Patriots the 8-3 lead. Back to the mound. Going to turn, go to second. And that's the only play they'll have. He dropped it. Ball came loose as the runner came in. So Carrier's going to reach on the fielder's choice. Jeffries hits now with a single in the ball game. 1 for 3. Scored 2 runs in the game. Hits with 2 men on and a 1 out. Gonna come out and talk to his pitcher. Buchanan has worked an inning, gave a hit up, 2 walks now, and a strike. He struck out 1. There's some bad luck here in the inning. Should have an out already, but the ball came loose at second base on the force play, which allowed him to reach safely. Set now with Hunter Jeffries at the plate. A 1-0 count. Two balls, no strikes. Top of the lineup waiting to come around with number 13, Garrett Clam on deck. Foul tip. Two and 1 the count now. I get 2-2. Foul tip once again over the press box. And out of play. Approaching 2.5 hours of gameplay. We thank you for sticking by us if you stuck through the whole game. Eagles in a bad way right now, down 8-3. Lincoln County threatening. Foul down the third baseline. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. To the Patriot right fielder. Home plate umpire saying, get the ball if you're going to go get it. Get out of the way. Come off the third baseline now. We're set to play. Two and two. 2 men on. Run the count full. 3 and 2. Full count. Popped him up. Playable by the right fielder. 1 away. Brings up Clem. 2 singles for Clem. Struck out his last time, though, back in the 5th. The pitch. Take it for a strike. He's got a hitch in his rotation, yeah. Head 0-1 is Buchanan. Ball on the strike. Tonight must be the draft lottery in the NBA. Somewhere Michael Watkins is running home. He wants to watch. His Boston Celtics have the best chance of getting the first pick. Boston. Who played last night? I don't even know. I don't watch the NBA. I know Boston here has the best chance of getting number 1 pick, though. They have a 25% chance. That would make young Mr. Watkins very happy. I don't watch the NBA at all. Can't stand it. No defense and all traveling. Two and two. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 away here, top half of the 7th inning. Southern trying to hold them scoreless to give themselves a chance here in the bottom of the 7th. Luke Smith on deck for Lincoln County. Colonel Baseball trailing 13-4 at Missouri. Stepping up out of conference play to go play the SEC. Missouri Tigers. On the ground, foul past the third baseman. Give it to Clem. He's a battling up front, battling up top here, spoiling every 2-strike pitch. Set to play as the lights have come on here at Madison Southern. Struck him out. Second out here in the seventh. Second strikeout for Clem. And the third strikeout for Buchanan. I'm sorry, second strikeout for Buchanan. Brings up Smith, who is 1 for 3, single and a walk. Strike over the outside part of the plate. Had 0-1. Down in dirt, ball on strike. Skimming through Twitter, looking for some scores from some 11th region action or 44th district action, not finding anything. Indians at, I believe it's Lexington Sayre tonight. Model may have had a night off. And I believe Berea had the night off. Eagles playing some good baseball right now. Coming into this ball game, they winners of 5 out of the last 7. Fouled back into the stands. Even it out now, 2-2. Two men are on, 2 men are out. And 2 strikes. Buchanan pitches. Swing and a miss, and down goes the Patriots. They leave 2. They don't get any runs. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Get their rally hats on, Eagle fans. The Eagles coming to the plate.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Cumberland Valley National Bank, CSEP, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble Agent, Luxury Pet Services, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, May Marketing, KYmedia.net, Gold Star Chili in Berea, Real Life Community Church, Spectrum Cable, and Bison Smith CPA.
Welcome to Coyote Country, your favorites from yesterday and today. 100.7 Coyote Country.
The Coyote.
We're all busy living our lives each day, packing as much as we can into work and play. But your friends at CSEP have a thing or two they'd like to remind good folks like you. An emergency can happen almost any time, so stay connected and you'll be just fine. It doesn't really matter where the news comes from, Facebook or Twitter, prepareky.com. You don't have to study up or pass an exam, just follow the lead of the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program.
Back here at Madison Southern, Eagles needing 5 runs to tie this one up here in the bottom half. 2-3-4 due up. Michael Atkinson leads it off, takes first pitch for a ball. Hahn is on for his 4th inning of work. Yep. Atkinson pops one up. 1 away. Zach Moore to the hitter now. Hit an RBI tonight for Zach. Or steps in now. Out toward center field, 2 away. Down to the final lap now. Gonna be Chase now. Chase 2 hits, RBI. First pitch at Robinson, a ball. Gotta get base runners now. A few of the Eagles down 5. Robinson on the ground to short. Throw over. 1, 2, 3 inning. The Eagles go down. They fall 8-3 here on senior night from David Gillum Field. 8-3 the final. Jack Burford, Chevrolet player of the ballgame, is going to be Chase Robinson with 2 hits tonight and an RBI. He's your Jack Burford, Chevrolet player of the ballgame. And Eagles fall in this final home game at home. Final home game. A couple more games, I think, on the road this year. And then we play district play Monday night. They get the Indians of Madison Central. You know, they've been looking forward to that rematch. They play 5:30 Monday at Berea College. We'll see you at Berea College for Indian and Eagle baseball. You've been watching Madison County School Sports Television. Good night, everyone.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Cumberland Valley National Bank, CSEP, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble Agent, Luxury Pet Services, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, May Marketing, KYmedia.net, Gold Star Chili in Berea, Real Life Community Church, Spectrum Cable, and Bison Smith CPA.